Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. We are going to look at what Zelensky and Trump were talking about over the Pope's funeral in this 2 for Tuesday. So you're getting two videos. We're going to do Zelensky first, Trump second. Welcome back, you tarot maniacs. So over the weekend, the funeral for Pope Francis took place. There were tons of heads of state there, and there was a meeting between Zelensky and Trump with a beautiful photograph of them just sitting together, two chairs in a great big room, having a conversation. Allegedly, Macron was supposed to be involved in that too, but he chose not to be after some kerfuffle. So we're going to do this as past, present, future. So before, during, after. And we're going to look at Zelensky first. So thanks so much for being here. Please hit the like button. Take a look at the sales that I have. Links down below. I've got a bunch of sales going on for May, and I'm starting them now. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys on my schedule. Let's bring up that card view, and I hope you're having a great start to your week. Hope Monday went well. If you didn't look at Mixtape Monday, go on back there. We're going to dovetail some of those readings into later readings this week. So Zelensky walking into the Pope's funeral, knowing that he was going to have an encounter with President Trump. After all the hubbub, and I'm not talking about his outfit. How did he feel going in? Start here. 10 of Wands. He's beaten down. He is beaten down. He did have a plan of things to say, but guess what? It really looks like this guy is coming to the end of his rope. Again, using the Llewellyn Classic Tarot this week, also the Renaissance Tarot, but we're going to be using the Llewellyn Classic for these readings. So under the surface, he just wants to get back to that peaceful moment. He wants to stop looking over his shoulder. I think that's going to be tricky for Zelensky moving into the future for him, because I do think that he has created some very, very interesting dynamics with other people. Let's just put it that way. So here, 6 of Cups, trying to get back to things as usual. I think he realizes after that conversation with J.D. Vance and President Trump in the Oval Office, you're toying with World War III. I think he really does understand that now. Does not look like Putin is playing by all of the rules that we've asked. And I think he's got some fresh ideas, Zelensky that is, to talk to Trump about. Some of them are a little bit radical. He's still got a little bit of a radical view, like, well, what if we did this? He really does want like the element of surprise on Putin. And I don't think that he really understands that the element of surprise now is too dangerous of a tactic for the rest of the world. Here, resolute that things have to change. He knows that things have to go to a different level. And here, there's still that spirit of fighting well in him. So that's walking in. What about during the conversation? If you look at the thumbnail for this video, you will see the gorgeous picture that was taken of them. It'll be an historic picture for sure of them in the middle of this amazing, I'm not sure where they were, but it's amazing room. So during the conversation, how is he feeling? Very frustrated. That's frustrated, still trying to say that the fight is still there. 9 of Pentacles. So we've got 10 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Wands, still wants to fight, does not want to give that up. That was the conversation that he was having. Here, admission, I cannot do it alone. I don't have the resources. I'm unable to do this on my own. Up top, I need protection. I need to secure the lands of my people. This is his main goal he wants to do. Over here, during the conversation, really no solutions offered that are going to be viable, if that makes sense. This element of surprise, like he wants to, surprise Putin and re-secure the lands by surprising Putin. It's almost like, cutting around back and like It's just a very foolish idea. He is refusing to see the losses as continuing and increasing. He is refusing to see it. No, the heart of my people is strong. The heart of my people is strong. How was he? The end of the meeting. Turn that view around a little bit there. He understands now better after that conversation that the amount of protection is not going to be protection. It is going to be folly. He is putting the fight behind him. Guys, we got a turnaround in this conversation. We got a turnaround. Down here, he understands that the protection of his people is only going to come from concession. And I know people don't like that, but concession is what he needs to do. The Five of Pentacles, I do think he understands that as a leader, he is going to be viewed not as this universal hero. I think he understands that. But in the future, he can create a peaceful environment and possibly turn that view around. So how does he see himself at the end of the conversation? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse is a destroyer. What is he destroying? Let's clarify this. Destroying the dream of being able to conquer a massive power like Russia. How did Trump see him? Trump saw him as in need of help, in need of direction. Hopes and fears. The hope is that he will set down his desire to be the world leader over there. That he will set down his desire to destroy his enemy because he just can't do it. He does not have the resources. Outcome, the devil. He's going to have to coexist with the Russian element on his border. He is going to have to coexist. So happy home, but coexist. He's got to swallow that pride. So what is his yellow brick road? What advice do we have for him? Yellow brick road for Zelensky. What does he need to do for the best outcome? Not his outcome, the best outcome. Oh, Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh. So, well, guys, this is some very interesting yellow brick road that I've got here. Partnering with another force, but another shady force. What? Maintaining this disposition of unhappiness. This reading right here says that he should talk out of both sides of his mouth. He should say he's going to do one thing and do another, which is unbelievable. It perpetuates the fight. It brings more people into the fight. He watches from a distance and it keeps things going for a long time with no resolution. This is not the best solution for everyone there. I'm going to say that, but I believe the cards are leaning into the best solution for Zelensky. Let's give it another shot here. What is the best solution for the world? What should Zelensky do to save the world? Nine of Wands. This is more like it. Seven of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. What's up top? Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So this makes more sense, guys. Sorry if that was not clear. So he really does need to give up the ghost, stop the fighting, cut the fighting off, cut your losses. That is where we get this renewed sense and happiness. Stop the fighting. We all want to stop the fighting. We all want to stop looking over our shoulder. Here, giving up the fight, looking back and saying, this is what we've got at hand. This is what we're dealt with. He doesn't have to be nice to, the Russian party, but he has to accept that the imbalance was there and he needs to just craft out a reality for everyone with the situation at hand. He's going to lose some lands. He's going to lose, some territories, but that's where the best peace comes from. So unbelievable. So guys, we've got another video. We are going to be talking about how Donald Trump felt about the whole situation. So stick around for that. That video is going to drop a little bit later. Let me know what you think Zelensky was thinking and feeling during that whole meeting, because that was an historic meeting at an historic event. Just keep layering it on. So hope to see you guys in the next one. Comment down below. Let me know what you think.